What is going on, guys? We got a crazy Gen 4 battle for you here. I was requested to use Rampardos. Um, Same person that actually requested that I use that Pelipper, and I'm beginning to think that they want me to stress in every single battle, knowing that I have one Pokemon on my team that's gonna make things rough. But anyway, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna slow this down first. We're gonna lead off with Demigod, our Uxie, and as much damage as that thing did, that Infernape on that U-turn, I'm gonna go ahead and say at this point I was thinking that thing's got to be like have some kind of extra power to it. That can't be just straight Infernape power. It's got to be hitting harder than that with an item. And then Tyranitar comes in and hits me with a pursuit. I actually, for some reason, did not know or remember that pursuit still checks U-turn, which is nuts. And it just absolutely destroys my lead. Uxie's down already. So we bring in the new kid on the block. Nickname that because this is a new set I've been trying on him, and it's been working all right actually. I usually run the same set on my Blastoise all the time. Surf Protect, Toxic, and Rest. But this one's a little bit different, as you'll see here, because we have Yawn. I was messing with him with Protect. Like he did not know what to do with Protect. And you'll see here in a bit. So there was a series of just protecting and yawning and trying to get, or just yawning, just try to get something asleep with that Blastoise. Eventually he lands on Mesprit. Usually when they bring in Starmie and do it, that Starmie's got natural cure, so they're gonna come in and try to Thunderbolt anyway. So that's why I figured I'd just click stay in and click yawn again and put someone to sleep. So Mesprit ended up getting the one to be asleep. Um, Inferno comes in and takes the Leech Seed. We protect the overheat so we don't burn to a crisp. And so we got to bring Nat King Cole out because, like I said, we don't want him to. What was that battle timer? Oh, okay. I just saw red come over there. I was like, what's going on? Um, so he U-turns out, and so he's not banded or scarfed because he switched moves. He actually had leftovers, I think, and I didn't realize that until later on. We both rapid spin off the stealth rocks, which is cool for both of us. Now, see, I'm at low health here, so I figured he was just gonna hit me, and just kill me outright. So I protect first, just to see. He goes for Thunderbolt, and I was like, all right, well, I don't really have anything that wants to take a Thunderbolt on the incoming, so I'll just let the new kid on the block go down to whatever. And he swaps, thinking that I'm gonna swap out and get stroked by a waterfall. So he's like, oh boy. That wasn't cool. So now he's got a sleeping Mesprit that has done nothing, essentially, because we got rid of its stealth rocks. Um, and then we're just barely out of torrent range. We're at 26%. You need to be at 25% for torrent to actually activate. Even though that looked like it still did a lot, maybe Starmie's like no HP, EVs, and no defense. Because that still did kind of a lot, I feel, for a not very effective move. It goes for Ice Beam again, thinking I'm going to switch and he actually loses Starmie to this Blastoise, which is absolutely crazy to me that he lost like almost two Pokemon because of this Blastoise. Just because of Yawn and Protect, just fumbling around with those. He clicks U-turn, which I'm pretty sure my Blastoise would have survived that too. Um, but we're just gonna stay in. Like my plan was just keep Blastoise at this point, just keep Blastoise in and until it goes away. And finally, he takes it down with a Thunderbolt. Blastoise being the MVP of this match. And then we bring in Braun, who takes a Thunderbolt, but thanks to Tyranitar's Sandstream, um, Rock types get a 50% bonus to special defense. I don't know if you knew that, but they do. And so this thing that has like no defense EVs at all survives that Thunderbolt really good and gets Zapdos gets a head smash in return. Inferno comes in, finishes it off with a Mach Punch. I'm not gonna try to swap out. Um, it basically defeated freaking Rampardos. So we bring in Apex to hidden power off something. He doesn't know what hidden power it is because it was neutral. It's actually, I believe, electric. Um, and he brings in Tyranitar. So now I'm thinking, okay, he's got Tyranitar, he's got Infernape, and he's got one in the back that I have no idea what it is, and it's kind of scaring me. I'm hoping it's not a bulky water type because Nat King Cole is not going to be able to deal with that, and neither is my Arcanine. I got one more in the back that might be able to do it, but he brought in Infernape, and now I have to make a huge decision. Like, I need to sack someone off so that because I need to keep Tangrowth alive. Um, and Mamoswine is the one that comes in, and I know just how powerful Mamoswine is. Mamoswine is slept on, let me tell you. Goes for Ice Fang uh, under our protect. So we have to swap out, and I chose South Beach. I love Raichu, and I love this little South Beach. But she's gonna go down to an earthquake because we need to sack somebody. Bring back in Apex for that overheat. It's gonna KO it because we are actually spexed, which was kind of a problem here because if we weren't spexed, we could just use we could go ahead and use extreme speed, take out this Infernape without taking any damage. Um, but we still are able to take it out with overheat with that plus, with that addition of, I mean, choice specs. So we got to be able to finish off that pretty easily there. Tyranitar comes in sleeping, so I'm just gonna keep clicking overheat and do as much damage as I can, and not even thinking right now that that thing could have been like um Dragon Dance. You could have woke up and clicked Dragon Dance. So good switch here. Just, I mean, I don't think that Arcanine's gonna do anything for me really. But this Tyranitar still got a huge chance to survive because, or to win here because that Giga Drain did like nothing. His Crunch did more than my Giga Drain. So we're gonna have to put it to sleep and hope that it doesn't wake up. Because if it does and hits me from there, I am dead. 23%. Uh, so we're gonna Leech Seed in high hopes that we can survive if he wakes up and crits. Because we're gonna protect here because if he does wake up, which it does, if that crunch had been a crit, that was game over right there, boys. That was the game. So we did get off that protect, and now we're just gonna finish this thing off with a Giga Drain, which actually doesn't kill it, by the way. Leech Seed does, and that's gonna be the ball game right there. That was a very, very close game, a very fun match. Um, to Anning, AiningMD. I don't know how you pronounce it, but either way, very fun match. Some neat predictions on both sides. And are you happy now? Finally, I used you know how many battles I had to go through to get freaking Rampardos any screen time because there was no opportunities to bring that thing in ever. There was no, and when I did bring it in, it was for like Death Fodder at full HP. So I actually finally managed to get a battle that was a good battle because I mean, I had some other ones where I just won, but I didn't use Rampardos, and I had some other ones that Rampardos, like I said, just got bam dead immediately, and so this it wasn't working out. So, without further ado, I'm gonna peace on out. Thank you all for stopping by. Give some tender love and share a shout out. But as for now, rock on and rock out.